Black Friday deals for PC components are officially here. If you are thinking of building a new PC yourself for gaming, then this is the perfect time to build one. However, if you don't have enough PC knowledge, you could end up buying the wrong components, which can lead to potential bottlenecks, or even worse, the components are not compatible with each other. For that reason, I'll show you the best gaming PC builds for 1080p, 1440p and 4K, all budgets included, and every component is compatible with each other and will achieve a smooth level of gaming performance. And don't worry, because I will show you the exact level of performance that you can expect with each system. And by the way, every PC will be down below in the video description with the latest prices and availability in your region. My name is Valentino. That being said, let's start. With the first system, we have the best budget gaming PC. If you don't want to spend more than $1,000 on a gaming system and you want to play at 1080p resolution or even 1440p, this one is going to be the perfect PC for you. This system comes with the RX 7600 XT, which is going on sale right now for Black Friday, alongside the Ryzen 5 7600 CPU. This CPU and GPU combo will allow you to play any game that you want at 1080p ultra settings, even the most high demanding titles, 90 plus FPS on average. And then you can also play at 1440p, especially if you turn on FSR, which is the upscaler from AMD, and in that case you can expect a smooth level of performance even at 1440p in some high demanding titles, depending on the exact settings. On top of that, if you want to play esports games, you can expect high FPS, and I'm talking about 240 plus FPS on average in competitive settings in most esports games, and in easy to run esports like CS2 or Valorant, you can expect over 400 FPS on average, so you can easily fit a 360Hz monitor. With this system, you get 32 gigs of RAM, which is going to be ideal for streaming and content creation, and then you get a 1TB SSD, which is plenty of storage for most people. The price for this system is going to be around $850, which in my opinion makes it the best budget gaming PC on the list, once again, especially if you want to play at 1080p resolution. Then if you want a better 1440p level of gaming performance, the next one is the best value 1440p gaming PC build. The reason why this one is the best value one is because you get the RX 7800 XT graphics card, which right now, because of Black Friday, is going for $416, which is the cheapest price I've ever seen for this GPU. Then for the CPU, you get the same Ryzen 5 7600 because it's an amazing processor that you can pair with most graphics cards in the market. So if down the line you want to upgrade your graphics card, keep in mind that the Ryzen 5 7600 will most likely not bottleneck that higher end GPU unless it's the RTX 4090. Now, this system is much better when it comes to 1440p resolution than the last one, and you can expect around 90 plus FPS in the most high demanding games at 1440p resolution. And then you can also use it for 1080p very high FPS if you want a future-proof 1080p gaming PC build. So you pick your resolution, and you can also play at 4K if you will be playing easier to run games like GTA 5 for example. So this system is very complete for gaming, and honestly the price is very decent at around $1,000. This is the cheapest system I've ever seen with the RX 7800 XT graphics card and the Ryzen 5 7600 CPU. So if you see that this price point when you're watching this video, I do recommend you buying as soon as possible. Remember that the links to all of these PCs and the latest prices will be down in the description. In terms of esports shooters, with this gaming PC you can expect 240 plus FPS at 1440p competitive settings, at least in most esports games. So if you want to play Fortnite and those type of titles, you can fit a 240Hz monitor or 360Hz 1440p monitor as well if you will be playing games like Valorant or CS2. And then if you want a higher end 1440p gaming PC, so you want basically the fastest performance that you can get for 1440p resolution, then the next system is going to be perfect for you because you get the RTX 4070 Ti Super, which is one of the fastest graphics cards in the entire market for 1440p. And then for the CPU, you get a Ryzen 7 7700X, which is a very fast CPU, and in my opinion it's ideal to pair with the 4070 Ti Super. With this PC you can expect well over 110 plus FPS on average when it comes to high demanding games, high to ultra settings at 1440p resolution, and then you can also play at 4K, especially if you turn on the DLSS, and in that case you will be achieving a very smooth level of performance even at 4K in the most high demanding games, and the visual quality is going to look amazing as well. If you have a 1080p resolution monitor, you can also get this system and achieve very high FPS, but I would recommend you at least a 1440p monitor if you want a balance between visuals and performance. And then for esports shooters, once again, you can expect very high frame rates, and you can take advantage of a 360, possibly 480Hz monitor for 1440p resolution, so very high FPS for any type of game. Then you get 2TB of SSD, so you get plenty of storage, and you get more storage than any other system I've mentioned so far, and then you get 32GB of RAM, which is going to be perfect for streaming and content creation, as I said before. Now, this system right now is going for $1,550, which is a very decent price considering that the 4070 Ti Super is going on a $50 discount because of Black Friday. And by the way, if you want to spend less and achieve about the same level of gaming performance, then I recommend you getting the RX 7900 XT graphics card from AMD, which is going for around $100 less, so you end up spending about $1,450 for the entire system, and you will be achieving about the same level of gaming performance on average native resolution. Just keep in mind that the 4070 Ti Super, even though it's a bit more expensive, it is going to be better overall. It has a better upscaler, a better level of ray tracing if you care about that, and it's usually better when it comes to productivity work and content creation applications. So if you are willing to spend the extra 100, then the 4070 Ti Super is better. But if you really want a PC for under $1,500 for 1440p high-end resolution gaming, then the 7900 XT might be your best option. If you want to jump up to 4K resolution, or you want a future-proof 1440p system and you have more money to spend, then the next system is going to be the perfect one for you, because you get a Ryzen 7 7800 X3D CPU, which is one of the fastest CPUs in the entire market, alongside the RX 7900 XTX graphics card or RTX 4080 Super if you want to go with Nvidia. Here you can expect 85 plus FPS when it comes to 4K in the most high demanding games out there, and if you want to play at 1440p, you can expect 140 plus FPS in those high demanding games. So very high FPS for any resolution, and in my opinion this is the best value 4K gaming PC that you can get because of the CPU and GPU combo. And because you get one of the fastest processors in the market, you can play any esports game very high FPS, so you can max out any monitor resolution, whether that's 1080p 540Hz or it's a 4K 240Hz monitor. In my opinion, most people do not need any more power than this system right here, so spending more money on a gaming PC is not ideal, but again, for most people. If you want to spend more money, I have another system for you in just a second, but I want to say that on the other hand, if you want to spend less money and get about the same level of gaming performance, you can get an Intel CPU in the i7 14700KF, which is going on a huge Black Friday discount right now. So if you trust Intel, you will be getting about the same level of performance as the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D on average, and the total price will be around $150 less. Now, the price for the main system for 4K with the RX 7900 XTX will be around $2,000, and if you go with the 4080 Super from Nvidia, it will be around $2,100 USD. The difference between the two, well, just as I said before, Nvidia is usually better for those productivity work and content creation applications, and you get more technologies. But if you want to spend less and get about the same level of gaming performance, then I recommend you going AMD for the best price to performance. Now, if you go with the Intel CPU instead, then the price for the system with the 7900 XTX will be around $1,850, and the price with the RTX 4080 Super graphics card will be around $1,950 USD, which is a very fair price for a system with the RTX 4080 Super. I mean, you end up spending less than $2,000 and you are getting one of the fastest, most powerful gaming PCs out there. And then if you really want the fastest performance in the entire market, then I recommend you getting the next system, which has the RTX 4090 and the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D processor. Right now, this is the fastest CPU and GPU combo that you can get, and you will be achieving the fastest frame rates no matter the resolution, whether that's 1080p, 1440p or 4K. So if you just want the best of the best and you have a lot of money to spend, then I recommend you getting this system. Just keep in mind that it's the most expensive PC out there for $3,500 by the time of filming, even after Black Friday discounts. So it's not cheap by any means, but again, some people want the best of the best, and if that's you, then this is the perfect PC. Keep in mind that I'm going to be updating every link with the latest deals from Black Friday every single day down in the video description, so check those links out. And I also want to say that if you are looking for a pre-built PC instead, because maybe you don't want to build one yourself and you want a pre-built PC where you just have to plug and play, in that case you can watch my video on on the best Black Friday deals for pre-built PCs, you will have that one in the top right corner of the screen and also in the center of the screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.